With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Yellow, 180.
Here we go, here we go.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Easy, easy, easy. Pick the edge. Come, come. Joker, 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 joker. Bang, 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 bang.
The first carry now. This is Williams. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
You better bring it.
Let's go, Mike, 50. Mike.
57. Yeah. You don't want none.
Exit, 50, Mike's 50.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes is going to fire one, and that's caught inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
You better be afraid of me. You get afraid of me.
Hey, 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 50, 50 to
Here's Mahomes to throw.
Get in the weight room.
That one complete to Hill. 16 yards, a first down.
Win.
Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
45. Pittsburgh. Mike. Turner. You trash. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Rush in.
On first and 10, here's Murray. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. To throw, it's Murray. Looking long for Thomas. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Murray. Throw right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. 18 big yards on that one and a Charger first.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Here's Jacobs. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Let's go. Come on. Run.
And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Here we go, 50. 43.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Dawkins. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... He's got a man, complete. They'll get 34 yards there.
Now that one hurts defensively. They force them into 3rd and long, had the advantage, yet they give up the big play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3-and-out. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. This is Hunt on the draw play. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Mahomes firing complete and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He wasn't ready.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds, because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
On 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That one complete to Okoye. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's going to go for it all. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive. But they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came down with points.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Rabbit.
1st down, Murray. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Murray. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Shift. You go tight.
Here's Murray from midfield. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. 50 yards. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the Chargers have taken the lead. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the 2nd half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down.
It got his man complete. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. They go play fake. Mahomes. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This will be taken short. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Mike, 50. Yo.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jerome Baker picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go deep down the left. He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 36 yards on the play. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Good running from Barkley there on 1st down as he'll get forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Out. 3 down.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
I got one.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That is caught inside the 5. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
45. Mike, 45.
Watch run.
Here's Murray. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Chargers have once again taken the lead. Well, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but his top 2 options were not available on that throw, so he went the safe route. Worked out pretty well.
It was like you were in the pocket. How about you going through the progressions like that? What a lot of offenses say, touchdown to check down. Look downfield first, bring him back to the line of scrimmage. Not easy for a rookie to do. Oftentimes they get one look, and they make their decision off of that. He went through 3. That was impressive.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He was looking for Watkins that time.
45. We ain't giving up nothing.
They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. D Ford coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. Well, switching gears, CD, I got to tell you, it's always sad now that football's over. We've got a long wait until Thursday, September 10th.
It's okay.
I know, but September 10th.
Misty there.
That's when the 101st season starts. We just finished off season 100. I don't know. What are we going to do till then?
Well, I'm going to rest and relax a little bit, and so are you, but you're exactly right. It won't take us long to start to say, okay, when does camp start? How about OTAs, mini camps? We'll follow the draft. We'll do all the football things, but there'll be nothing like Thursday, September 10th, 2020, and they'll likely be in Arrowhead, right? They'll likely be there for Kansas City. I know it's not a given, but after winning the Super Bowl after a 50-year wait with that organization and that franchise and family, that game's going to be there that Thursday night.
Yeah, well, in the meantime, we do have some work to do because they're still picking up the controllers out there in Madden Land, I hope.
Yeah, certainly you have to. And why wouldn't you? Because you go ahead and play now, and you figure out who's going to be in the Super Bowl in Tampa next year, and I know you're going to let us know.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10, sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit. Flash a slant. Mike's 50. Attack. 50. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Hey, check. Mike 50.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Ty Law.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Second down, Murray sets to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D. Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Murray now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. Open man is the Hall of Famer, Dave Casper. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Murray now on 1st down. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
50, Mike's 50. Let's put him on the Let's put that team on the clock.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32.
Go!
A big play there for KC, and even 60 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They run it again with Williams. And he's got some space here. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense. Oh, no, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Oh, we got it.
Well,
We
that
got it.
simply
Good job, D.
is a
Good
missed
job, D.
opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
A first down carry for Barkley. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on second down.
Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
To throw is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it was their defense that really took the statement after the break. They reached the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the elder statesman of the NFL, Adam Vinatieri, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
Coming to you. Shit.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Second and 5 now. Mahomes, that one caught by Tyreek Hill. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 68 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 20! And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 62 yards, as his guys are on the board. Here in this first quarter. Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 31. Check 31.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll have a first down past the 40. It's a foot race past the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 74 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, Can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll run it. Here's Okoye. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Focus, defense, focus.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they pick up the first down with a gain of 4.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. This will be caught by Randy Moss. The 20. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Randy Moss, 49 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have... Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devin Bush in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing now is Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by 9-time Pro Bowler Ed Reed. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. 6-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
Big stop, let's go!
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist!
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Check, 45 to Mike. Hey, here I come. Here I come.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are going to jump back in front. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tried to roll out and make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
You ready?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
43.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over them, and this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 65 yards. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead. Andy Reid never wanted to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Check 13.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's going to get taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go in a rematch of what would come to be known later as the first Super Bowl. The Chiefs and Packers are underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Fight on these two. Go away. Okay, 15. Hey, switch gears.
They begin the drive with Williams. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Mike, 50, Mike.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. First and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here.
Now, either way, though, they've come out with a purpose.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
On second down, it's Williams. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Dancing to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Stenerud's kick is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the made field goal, Stenerud back out there to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
45.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, it's Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Oh, yeah!
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Hey, we got time right.
Now Rodgers. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Let's go!
Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. It was Breeland Speaks getting home to the quarterback that time.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Let's get that ball. Back.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. And that's twice now already in this first quarter that he's been able to knock a ball away.
They're going to need that from him and plenty more if they want to slow down this passing game. Thus far, though, he's been a ball magnet.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
55's mine, guys. 55.
Hey, Charlie.
Watch the run.
Look at you.
It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 43 yards. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. It's a 1st down.
Hey, 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Undercrush.
They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I see you over there.
Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and it appeared to me that the defense overshifted and overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down now, it's Jones.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. That's caught by Hollister. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. This will be taken short. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
Hey, check right, check. Watch 55. On the ball. Switch.
Here's a handoff to Cohen running right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 67 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zuerlein good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Check nine.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 18. The corner, Stephon Gilmore on the stop.
That Q stuff ain't working.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Come on, D. Attack.
Now here's Mahomes. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They run. This is Cohen. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
This is Cohen.
Touchdown, defense.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
I'm going to come back to you.
Now a carry for Okoye. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. This is a 26-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez.
Let's go, baby.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Tony Gonzalez, 45 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vick, that is caught by Cohen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And let's pin him.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. And the Raiders have got him. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Tighten up.
After the sack on 1st down, Vick under pressure again, and down he goes again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flushed out right. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Geno Atkins. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, and their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Switch.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's get it. Let's go.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Here I come again.
He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Check 24. Check 24. No. Off. Slam.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throw.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Army. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Are you ready?
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Three down.
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mike 55! Mike 55! I'm coming!
To throw again. Vick steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides when he does.
That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Raider touchdown. Tony Gonzalez with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down. Again, it's Vick. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Trying to get it to Tariq Cohen out of the backfield. But now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check, 55 to Mike.
Vick to the air again. And he completes it to Cohen. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Now Greg Zuerlein. We all remember the 57-yarder that sent the Rams to the Super Bowl. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here we go.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker T.J. Watt there on the coverage. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
I'm coming. Watch twist. Watch twist.
On first down, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Let's go.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Escaping the pressure. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup of 38. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The safety Jamal Adams able to break that one up. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
43.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Tighten up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Pick it up.
They try again with Cohen. And an alley to run. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
First down, a run with Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
We want it. Come to my world.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle, 55.
On 2nd and 12, Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Cohen. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 3rd down, Vick. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
At the 29-yard line.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4.
Yellow. Check. Rip left. Rip left. Check 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes buying time to his left.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Mahomes taking a deep shot. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Here's Michael Vick. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Partner, if you and I were playing quarterback in this one, we would be really confident right now throwing it to him, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he's been spectacular. He's just saying, hey, I was All-State. I'll make it rain out here.
Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there, huh?
To throw on 3rd down, Vick eluding the pressure right. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. And the Raiders have recovered. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defense is kind of...
And he fights his way into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Vick. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Let's go. Let's go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
No.
There he goes, left side. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland.
They can't stop.
Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This will be taken short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it to next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Brett Kern now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lane. Bring it.
And they take a knee. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ready. Mike's by four. Get that quarterback at all costs. Showing eight. Pick the edge. Come. Joker. Bang.
They'll run on first down. Dickerson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Watch 54.
They'll try the left side. Dickerson. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first.
Right there.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Check Mike, 54. And we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Corey Littleton tracks him down away in the backfield for a loss of 16. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And Tucker's kick right there, it's good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Even though they didn't find the end zone, they have to be pretty pleased with how they moved the ball on the ground, because we know that that was one of their big goals in this game.
And that really goes through the entire offense, because when you're running the ball effectively, just about everyone's involved. It's not just the guy carrying the football. It's everyone blocking for him, both inside and on the perimeter. But that seems a little devil-may-care there, doesn't it? They gave up 3 points, but how about them coming right back and putting themselves in a position to get points of their own?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The tackle by Brian Dawkins.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Last stop.
When you think about big-time middle linebackers, you do think about the strength and the force that they play with, as we just saw there from Brian Urlacher. But what an athlete. Remember, he was a safety in college at the University of New Mexico.
And in the NFL Defensive Player of the Year back in 05, also Bears all-time leading tackler, almost 1,800 of them.
Set, ready.
54. Right there. 54 Mike.
So we got man.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Urlacher. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
What's my name? Okay.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's be a long day. That's going to be a long.
Now Mahomes.
I got
That
one.
one is caught by Hunt.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16.
Here we go. Yeah.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
It's our field. Our field.
They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Brian Urlacher, the big middle linebacker, in on the stop.
That's what I'm talking about.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And some room to roam now. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
All right. I got you.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Kareem Hunt, his running back, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
It's party now.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
We touchdown in your city.
Tony Gonzalez. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Time to go, night. Shift. Switch.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Run.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Go.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Shift. You go tight. You got tight. Right there.
Now Lewis here on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah, baby.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 2nd down run with Lewis. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage.
They don't want it,
No
fellas.
gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
All day. Woo! Let's get it.
The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Stop your whining.
Jackson from the shotgun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
You get me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Check. 25. Check 25.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. 0-15. Hey, Mike 54. Mike 52.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the 1st half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've already seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
At their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Let's go. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the shit.
On second down, Dickerson. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Mike 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
On third down, Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
What we got?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught at the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They run again with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but yeah, from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the 3rd quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards that time at an Oakland first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
All day, baby, all day.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Coming! I'm coming! I'm coming!
Attack!
On first down, Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown!
From 10 yards out. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Get ready!
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
Fresno!
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game.
He's got daylight. He's at the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. We were just saying off-air during halftime, could they mount a comeback and how would it start? Well, it started in a hurry.
Yeah, they have to get back into the game, right? So if you're going to do that, you think to yourself, we need points right here on the opening drive. But even in their best game plan, did they expect it to be a one-play drive and put the points on the board? Probably not.
No, probably not, but they got it in a big way. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25.
Here we go.
Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Mahomes now to throw, eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
On first down, Dickerson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The draw play here, Lewis. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
If these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Watch the boot.
On third down, Jackson being chased out left. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now fourth down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Here we go on fourth down with Jackson on the move to his left. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45.
Interception, baby, all day.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Right now, you belt up.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes flushed out right, and he fires one incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and that takes us from second to third down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. And going deep for Hill. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Mike, 54.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check nickel.
Here's Jackson to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. This is Johnson. He's got it. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort. But on 4th down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it third and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Now Jackson, the quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown, and the Eagles get a score closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They'll run on first down. Williams. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
All day, every day.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Check. Watch 54.
They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson, and he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. On third down, Dickerson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Jackson throwing on fourth down. Dancing to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it and it take it away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in the game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
Get him, boys!
Second and 3 at the 46-yard line.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part